Hey everyone, and welcome to the Snapbook booking an event tutorial. What I'm going to do is go through booking an event in Snapbook just step by step, just so it's a lot easier to kind of see how it goes and let you know just what exactly you need to do in order to book an event correctly. So when you're booking an event for a client, one of the first things you'll need to do, if applicable, is upload your TapSnap graphics into your folders. And so that location would be right here under the Manage Event tab. What you'll be looking for is your My Props, My Green Screen, My Theme, and My Border. For this example that I'm doing for the tutorial, I'm going to be creating a wedding. And I actually have a green screen and a theme to go onto these photos. I do not have a border, a digital border, and I don't have props, but it's basically the same as uploading a green screen and a theme. You would just have to click on it and click the add button. So I'm going to add my green screen, my custom green screen for this wedding. Make sure the dimensions are 3088 by 2056 pixels. So I'm going to upload it. Gotta look for the file. And so this is my green screen. And you want to make sure this box is ticked right here, just to make sure that the green screen is active so you can see it while booking the event. So after that, you press add. And now your green screen will be in your My Green Screen folder. And now I'm also going to add a theme. Click add. And this one needs to be 1920 by 1080 pixels. Here's my theme. And I'm going to make this active and then click add. Alright, so now I have my green screen and my theme added to my folder so that it's easy to find when booking the event. Alright, so now that our theme has been added for this event, the next thing I want to show you is how to create your franchisee signature. So when customers, they email the photo they just took to themselves or to other people, you need to actually have a signature, a bunch of text that goes with the email. And so there's three types. There's the TapSnap one, there's a franchisee one, and then there's also a custom one that you can create for, your corporate clients or anything like that. So I'm going to show you how to create your own franchisee one. So when you go to user account, you go to My Signature. Alright, and this is the signature that I actually have here. This, when you first open it up, it'll be blank. This is what I've included so far. Basically, it just says, thank you for taking part in this event. We hope to see you maybe next time and be considered for another event. I've signed it with my name in TapSnap Vancouver and my phone number. I've also included the website for TapSnap Vancouver. What you would have to do in order to make this link work when they click on it, when they receive the email, you would have to highlight it here. Go to this icon here, it looks kind of like a paperclip. We're going to click the link, and then because I've already directed it to this website, this usually is going to be blank, so you just type in the website that you want the link to go to. So www.tapsnapvancouver.com is what I want to use. And just make sure all the spelling is correct, and then you click OK. Alright, and now it is linked. So when they receive the email, all they have to do is just click on it, and it directs it right to the TapSnap Vancouver website. And so after that's complete, you hit Update. Alright, and then you're good to go, and now it's successfully saved. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to book the event. So now we're in the Book Event tab of Snapbook. The first thing I'm going to talk about is these three options right here. So right now there's the existing customers, the preloaded images, and the previously booked events options. The existing customer button here, basically what you can do is click on it and then look up a previous customer that you've worked with before. Just type in their country and their name usually and then click search. Their name will pop up and you can actually click that name, press OK, and then all of the information here will automatically fill in. It's great for just saving some time if you don't need to type in everything again. That's a great way just of looking up an existing customer. A second way you can do that is you can go up, look up previously booked events. If you click on here, you can type in an event code. If that pops up, you can just choose that selection, press OK, and then all this information will be filled in. This last option here is the preloaded images, and basically what the preloaded images are is when you're setting up the kiosk and it's kind of running on its own, nothing's happening, almost as if it's waiting for the event to start, you're able to upload some images of other events or some images that the client provides with you, just to have them rotating on the kiosk so people can see. And so for this event, I'm actually going to upload some photos myself. We have to make sure that they are 3088 by 2056 pixels, same dimensions as a green screen. And I believe you're able to upload 5 at a time. So let me just upload these here. All right. So now I've uploaded my 4 images. I'm going to press OK. And now we have some preloaded images so that when we set up the kiosk, those images will kind of play while the kiosk is not being used. Alright, so now that the preloaded images have been added to this event, I'm going to add in all of my customers' information. For now, I'm just going to put my own. Okay, so once you've entered your customer's information, scroll down to the next part, which is event booking. If you'd want, you can copy it as above. Sometimes if you have a different venue or something, I would really suggest putting the venue's address in, everything like that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to select the background type, so the theme that you want on the kiosk while you're taking the pictures. So I'm going to go to My Theme, and then I'm going to choose the one that I just added, which was this wedding one. You can also preview it. And there it is. So that's the one that I'll be using for this event. Now for the start time, you want to make sure that the start time is the time you will begin at the event, the exact time. You don't want to do it an hour or two before or after even, because all of this information is sent to the customer, and sometimes they get kind of confused as to why it's starting at 4 instead of 5 or something like that. So let's put in days. Let's put in tomorrow's date. 6 p.m. And I'm just going to use the same information as above. Now this part is very important. You want to always make sure you fill this part in. Actually, it's mandatory, so you have to fill it in. You want to select if it's within the marketing territory or outside of the marketing territory. It's just a lot easier for us to see at franchise support, just if it's within or without. So I'm going to click within. And so this section right now is all complete. So the next section of booking this event will be the social media aspect of it. So if your client wants the images to be able to upload it to Facebook or Twitter, this is kind of the section that you'll want to focus on. So if your clients do not want a Facebook or Twitter upload, then all you would have to do is just click these two buttons here that basically disables Facebook and Twitter. For this example though, we're going to keep Facebook and Twitter on because I want to show you how to create a Facebook page later on. So the event name, this is mandatory. You'll have to write this is going to be the name of the Facebook album. So for this example, I'm going to type in Alex and Sierra wedding. And the primary hashtag I'm going to use is AS wedding. You can also have a secondary hashtag as well if you want. It doesn't matter. I'm only, for this example, going to use one. So another thing you can add to the Twitter post is something called the Twitter handle. And sometimes your clients will give you the Twitter handle. You can actually punch this in right here. This actually isn't where the Twitter post will be going to. All of the Twitter posts will be going to one feed called TapSnap Photos, and that's only where it's supposed to go. You're not able to post to another person's Twitter feed, only to TapSnap Photos. And so if they want to have a mention of their own company, it can be put here. Sometimes a corporate client will give it to you so that it's mentioned on all the Twitter posts. So at this time, I'm just going to leave it now because it's for a wedding. I'm only going to have one primary hashtag. You're able to do a second one, but it all really depends on what your client wants. And there's also this option here, Enable Guest Social Media, and it allows all the attendees to upload to their own Facebook or Twitter page. Usually if you have a client who is a little bit younger, say they're working with kids, they usually don't want their post to be posted to Facebook, so they would disable this option. For this event, I'm going to have it enabled, so the guests at their wedding will be able to post to their own Facebook or Twitter page. So that's that option right here. You can just easily click on it to enable it or disable it. So after the social media section is complete, we can move on to the add-ons. There are two add-ons that we could use. There's the sharing station, which is the iPad sharing station, and then Snapcast. In this video, I'm not going to be choosing either one of them. I'm going to be creating another video that solely focuses on the sharing station and Snapcast. So for this one, we're just going to leave it and we're going to have it not available for the customers. So the next one we'll be doing is the logo selection. For this event, I have created a corporate border, so we're not going to need any logos, but I'll explain them as well. There's the option of having the logo on the left or the right bottom corner. There's the TapSnap logo. There's the alternate logo, which is the TapSnap logo, but in lighter colors. I believe it's white. It's a lot easier to see if you have a darker background or a darker green screen. There's the option of having no logo, and then there's also the option of having a custom logo. And when you click a custom logo, you're able to upload the file onto the booking event page. It has to be 540 by 146 pixels, and it must be a PNG file. So for this event, we're going to have no logo on both sides because we're going to be adding a corporate border. So right now I've clicked on the corporate border box. This is making it active. Right now I'm just going to add the corporate border. This one here, the PNG file, we're going to open it. And you can also preview it just to see what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So that's good. So the corporate border looks good. Basically what a corporate border is it is it's applied to all the images that are taken. So every single image that is taken has a corporate border on it. Prior to this, we had the option to upload a digital border, and that one's a little bit different. That is, it kind of acts as a prop, and it's optional for your customers. It doesn't need to be on every single image, but a corporate border is embedded on every image. So that's what I've added there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the green screen, and we're going to activate the green screen by clicking this button. And then this step actually chooses the green screen that all of the images use and are taken on. It can be changed afterwards, but once the original picture is taken, this is going to be the green screen behind the people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my green screen because I uploaded one prior to this. And we're going to go to wedding. And let's preview it just to see. And this is a green screen, so that looks good. Scroll back down here. Alright, so now we have the green screen uploaded and the corporate border uploaded. So right now all of our graphics are good. So the next section we're going to be focusing on is the email signatures. There are two types of event emails. There is the event email that is sent out during the event, so when someone emails themselves their photo, or there's the marketing email, which is sent out 12 hours after the event, and it's basically just for marketing purpose, just to let you know that TapSnap was at the event and to thank them. So for the event email, so the one that goes out while the people are sending the emails to themselves, you can use the TapSnap signature, the franchise signature, which is your own signature that you created prior to this, or you can use a custom signature. Sometimes when you have certain clients, they want to give you their own signature. So this is a custom one, and by adding it, you just click Add Email Signature, and then you can type in any content you want. You can edit it however you want. Once you have that created, then you click Save. I'm just going to exit out of this. And then your custom signature will be good. I'm going to right now just leave it as TapSnap. You can also have marketing email go out after the event. If you want to have a marketing email go out, you can click on marketing, and then there are two types of signatures for this one. There's the TapSnap one, and then there's also another custom one. This one comes with links to the Facebook and Twitter that you previously created, and then you can also edit the signature by going Add Email Signature. Now this one is a little bit different. You can edit anything outside of the brackets. Everything that's inside the brackets is pulled from the booking event and it's placed onto here. So it takes the event name, which is the name of the Facebook album, and it takes the date. So you're not able to edit anything in here or here, anywhere where there's brackets. So you can edit outside, so you can have this part edited. So for this one, I'm not going to change it around too much. I'm just going to add a little bit of a note. So it also attaches the Facebook link and the Twitter link as well. You can always just delete that if you like. And I'm going to press update. And that's all that's needed for the email signatures. Hey everyone, so what I actually want to do, just as a little continuation to the side of this video, is I wanted to show you how to upload an image to your event signatures. And I'm not going to do it for this wedding, but I just wanted to show you how to do it just in case you have maybe a corporate event or something like that and they want to include an image. I just want to show you how you're able to do that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add it to an event email. So first thing you do is actually upload the logo that you need to your SmugMug account, and this is just the corporate one. And what I'm going to use is this Nike logo here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go down here to share, and then up to get a link. So we're going to click that, and Here are all the links for the Nike logo. You can see that they're different sizes. I always go for either the thumbnail or the small one. So I'm just going to click small for now. So you highlight it and copy it. Right, then you go into your booking event. We're going to update this signature. Right, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go to this icon here where it shows the image. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to paste the URL. All right. So there is our Nike logo. You can see it's a little bit bigger than what I'd like, so I'm going to just change the width. Let's try 100 pixels. All right, so that to me looks perfect. So after that, we're going to press OK. And there's your image. So next thing I want to do is actually, I want to link the image as well so that when you click on it, when the customer clicks on it, it takes them right to a website. So we're going to highlight it here. Go to this icon here, that's a link. So we'll click that, and then I'm just going to type in www.nike.com. Your client will give you a website that they'd like the image to link to. I'm just using this for an example. All right, and then we're going to press OK. And so now when this email goes out, if this image is on the email, the client will have the option to click on it, and it'll take them right to the Nike website. So that's basically how you add an image to your email signature. You can start typing anything above or underneath the image. It doesn't really matter. It's for your own preference. So just wanted to show you how to do this, and we'll get back to the video soon. Alright, so after your email signatures have been created, the next thing to do is just input all the other information that we need to know here at corporate. So if you do have any notes about your event, make sure you write them down as detailed as possible so that franchise support can kind of look through it and determine what exactly is going on with your event. We want to make sure that this drop-down menu is the assigned operator. For this time, it's going to be the corporate accounts, just because I'm doing this example on the corporate account. The reference source you can also put as well, just if they saw us at an event or it's from an event planner or anything like that, you can write down their name as well. This is generally just a quick section just for notes, just for everyone at corporate. The next thing that we'll be looking at is the payment. So if you're doing a promotional event or a marketing event for yourself and it needs to be a free event, we have this button here that you can just click and that'll create a free event. So you wouldn't have to input any other costs, package prices, or anything. I would just, for our reference, change to the amount of hours that you will be using the TapSnap for, but other than that, you will just need to check this box. So right now, because this isn't a free event, I'm going to unclick this box, and we want to pay for this event code. So I'm going to punch in however many hours for this event. For this practice one, let's just go for 3 hours, and we're going to type in the amount that we charge the customer. There's also an option here to include travel costs and taxes as well. There are no royalties on the tax and travel, so make sure you do punch in the correct amount here. Each tax is different for every state or province, so always make sure you punch in the right amount. And so once all of that is completed, you'll see on this side here, the customer total is whichever you charge them, and then the franchisee pays however many dollars it is for the event fee and the tax and everything. After that, we're going to click Next. Right, and so this is actually the section where we'll be uploading the contract and paying. Most of the time people upload the contract on this page. There is the option to upload it before booking the event and then clicking this box here, and you would just select the contract that you've uploaded. But right now we're just going to simply upload it right here, and I'm just going to use a demo for now. All right. And if you do only have, if you did only receive a deposit from your customer, you can use the option to pay later, and then this gives you a reference code. And when you go back to pay for the rest of the event code, you punch in the reference code and then you'll be able to pay. But for now, let's just click Pay Now. We're going to type in all the credit card information. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to pay for this event. But just letting you know, this is the total cost that you will be purchasing. This is where you input the credit card number, the security pin on the back, and all the other details that you need to fill up. And then once you click Next, it'll give you a event code for your event. All right, so once you've punched in all your credit card information and everything is good to go, you click Next and you'll see that you'll be given an event code. For this time, I've actually created a free event just for demonstration purposes, but this is the event code that you will be plugging into your kiosk. And so all of this seems to be good. Always make sure, check it over and see if there's anything that needs to be changed. But for right now, the one thing I really want to do is I want to create a Facebook page, because a lot of people do have a hard time creating the Facebook album for their images. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to click this box here. All right, and then this generate token and create album option comes up. So what we're going to click on is token generate. All right, and we're going to click Facebook company page. This is where you can select the Facebook company page, not a certain profile. So make sure you click Facebook company page, and then you click token generate. Are you sure you want to change TapSnap token? Always click save. All right, and then you'll want to close the window. All right, so we're going to go back here, and then we're going to click here to select your Facebook page. So we're going to try and see, we're going to click a certain TapSnap page. This is actually the corporate one, so we have access to everything here. Right now, I think I'm just going to go with TapSnap Vancouver to be safe. All right, and then we're going to click update. All right, so the Facebook page has been updated. We can close that now. We're going to just close down, and then the best thing to do is to go back down and then click create album. So we've generated the token, now we want to create the album. So click that, and this is what I actually typed in when I was booking the event. You're able to change it if you want, but I'm just going to leave it at that. So then we click create album. All right, and it created the album. You always want to make sure you want to go back and test this link. Just in case it hasn't created the album, you might need to do it over again, and you don't want to have the surprise of not having the album in the right place when the event is going on. So always make sure you click this link to see if it is in fact going to the right page. And for this one it is. You can see that it's on the TapSnap Vancouver page, and it's called Alex and Sierra Wedding. So we created the Facebook album correctly. And you also have the option to upload to Twitter. It is mandatory that it only goes to TapSnap photos, but you can't have it to your own Twitter account. For social media case, the only thing that you would have to do is create the Facebook album, and this one we did. So everything seems to look great. If you do want to go back and edit something, say you need to change the time, or you want to change certain graphics, you can always go back to it and click this button here, click the edit button. Right, and then you can just basically edit anything. The only thing you would not be able to edit is the event name, the album Facebook page. Other than that, you'll be able to edit all this information. And that's how you book an event in Snapbook. If you do ever have any questions, always feel free to email us or give us a call. We're always here to help. Do check out my other tutorials on how to create certain graphics, as well as the Snapbook and the iPad sharing station one right after this. So thanks a lot.